Nobody knew how to delete data. Sounds interesting. Not literally, because everyone knows that there's a delete button. But there's much more to that, which is very important. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy. Today we are discussing about how do I say nobody knew how to delete data. The request has come in to delete the data. Customer says delete my data. Simple. It's a legitimate request, his choice. If you go to DPDP Act, it's user right, right? It's his right that he comes to you and says, please erase my data. And what is expected? You erase his data and tell him that we have erased it, which automatically means no more processing of the data, which automatically also means no one sending you any alerts on email or messages or anything. But the organizations are not prepared for this, which is the major issue. The first problem is that many people still don't understand where is the data, which system, which team has it, how many copies, and that's where data mapping becomes important. Gap assessment becomes important. You need to understand where the data is. While you think this is one folder that came in from a customer and is kept on the file server, someone might have copied it to some other place. That means there are not sufficient precautions that there's a log of what is getting copied out of the file server. And if you don't do proper data mapping and scanning today, then that becomes even a bigger challenge. The real reality is CRM data is there, Excel exports are there, vendor copies are there. Many people just take a dump of their CRM data in Excel sheet, will use it for marketing, violates purpose limitation also, and violates the fact that when you need to correct it, you don't know where it is. You wanted to delete customers' data, it is lying somewhere else, you don't even know, right? And of course the backups. And you don't delete backups because in backups, you cannot find out and delete or segregate one particular record, but then restore only if required. Where does this all break? This all breaks because the deletion is never operationalized. There is no workflow, there is no ownership of data, there is no coordination between people. That's where the organization is not clear where all the data is. They might have deleted it from the top position, but that ends up to be very, very superficial. The hard truth is that the deleting data is much harder than actually collecting it. Data spreads easily, copies are created and they multiply, and systems are disconnected from each other. And that's where you get into problems. Organizations miss out on the fact that privacy rights need operational readiness. It's not just a policy language, it's not just printing notices. The real execution also matters. Systems must support the real execution. Cannot be left like that. DPDP says you have to make it actionable. The moment someone has asked for erasure of their data, you have to erase it. Accountability has to be there, process has to be there to erase the data that has been requested to be erased at the earliest. What mature organizations do, they have those systems. And as I said, start with data mapping. Then you know exactly which data lies in how many different versions. You can't delete backups because of retention requirements of the compliances. That's fine. DPDP says if there's any other compliance that needs data for longer period, you have to adhere with it. Nothing wrong about it. But once you do data mapping, you'll have a clear understanding, clear ownership, and clear definitions of what can be deleted and what cannot be, which ideally is only backups, nothing else. Or if someone requests you to delete the data, but that's under some litigation. Right? Common failure, there's no deletion mechanism. It's easy to collect, no one thought we'll have to delete it. We're living with that additional thought of let it be with us, we might need it in future. So deletion does not happen. Life cycles are not taken care of. The real fact, you cannot delete it, then you cannot even control it. The visibility matters, the life cycle matters, and the governance cycles of the data matters. When the purpose of processing is over, the data needs to be deleted. Personal data needs to be deleted. If you want to use it for another purpose which is already ready with you, you need to take a new consent. And if you don't have the next purpose ready right now, it has to be deleted. So that's about deletion of personal information from your systems. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my channel, share your feedback in the comment section, and also if you need any help in gap assessment or data mapping or your journey towards privacy implementation, my contact details are there in the YouTube description. Thank you.